Juneteenth, the holiday celebrating the freedom and independence of black people. Although enslaved people were freed on paper through the Emancipation Proclamation, it wasn't until June 19th, 2 years later, that word of that freedom reached the enslaved people in Galveston, Texas. And this week's Uniquely Baton Rouge, I took a trip to the River Road African American Museum in Donaldsonville, where they're telling, celebrating, and preserving these important stories. At the River Road African American History Museum in Donaldsonville, you're invited on the journey of learning the past in order to understand the future.
The more you know about the history, I think, then you understand the dynamics of where we are today.
Daryl Hambrick co-founded the museum 26 years ago as a place to not only educate, but a place of healing and hope.
As we talked to the community, they started to bring out photographs and documents, and then we realized that this gentleman here, Pierre Landry, who was the first black mayor elected anywhere in the United States. And I mean, you don't know that, but once you find it out, you go, wow, who else doesn't know it? The world needs to know this.
The very building that houses the museum is history in and of itself. The Brazier House, which belonged to a family of some of the first black doctors in Louisiana. Other artifacts include displays of the rural roots of jazz and stories of the first self-made millionaire, Louisiana's own Madam C.J. Walker. Then there are the more difficult exhibits illustrating Louisiana's painful past with slavery, including this well-known photo of the enslaved man Gordon, which I learned was taken in Baton Rouge in 1863 as Gordon enlisted in the Union in pursuit of his freedom.
It's not black history, it's not white history, it's not Cajun history, it's American history, and it's something that we should all learn and understand the importance. Everybody's history is important.
The River Road African American History Museum aims to tell parts of the story that have traditionally been left out, while also serving as a place of inspiration and hope for the future.
It's not all about slavery. It's about what we have inside of us that's great, and to make America think that we so much less, but we are so much greater, you know. So that's what, and that's what this museum brings out.
Our museum is here to educate and to inform the public about how do we get through this and how we can not make the same mistakes that we made in the past.